Hello everyone! In this guide, you'll learn how to recover data in Linux after deleting partitions on a hard drive, memory card, or USB flash drive. We'll also cover how to recover data from unallocated or unpartitioned disk space. The most common causes of Linux data loss due to partition deletion include accidental partition deletion via fdisk, parted, gparted, confusing disks or partitions, for example, entering dev SDA instead of dev SDB, overwriting a partition with a new file system, for instance during formatting using MKFS, incorrect use of partition management utilities, wrong commands in gpart, fdisk, gdisk, or parted can delete the partition table, errors during operating system installation. When installing Linux, a user might accidentally delete an important partition or reinstall the system over existing data, physical damage, or power failure, which can lead to the loss of partition structure data. For illustration, let's look at two data recovery scenarios. When disk partitions are deleted as a result of full formatting using the disks utility, when disk partitions are deleted via the terminal using the fdisk command. How to recover data if a partition was deleted using the disks utility. We have a USB drive with two partitions containing files. Let's delete them. To do this, go to the disks utility and select the drive. As you can see, it has two partitions, one with an ext4 file system and the other with FAT. Click on the Disks menu and select Format Disk. Keep in mind, if you select the Overwrite All Data with Zeros option, data recovery will be almost impossible. Confirm the formatting. As you can see, unallocated space has appeared, and all files previously stored on this disk are now lost. The partitions themselves no longer appear in the file manager. How can you recover these files? Launch Hetman Partition Recovery. Find the necessary disk in the list and double-click it with the left mouse button. In the Analysis Type window, under Full Analysis, select the required options. In my case, I leave the checkboxes next to ext4 and FAT as the partitions I deleted use these file systems. Click Next. Wait for the analysis process to complete. This may take some time. Done. The analysis process is complete. As you can see, the application has detected the recently deleted disk partitions. Open them and look for the lost data. Select the desired files and folders for recovery and click Recover. In the next window, select Save to Hard Drive and specify the path where the files will be recovered. Click Recover. This may take some time, depending on the volume of data being restored. Done. Go to the specified recovery folder and you'll see that all selected files have been saved there. I demonstrated data recovery from deleted partitions using Ubuntu as an example, with ext4 and FAT file systems. However, you can recover data in the same way on other Linux distributions, regardless of the deleted partition's file system or storage media type. Is it possible to recover data if a partition was deleted via the terminal, using fdisk as an example? What if you accidentally delete a partition via the terminal, for instance using fdisk, parted, or gparted? Is it possible to recover data if the partition table was deleted using gpart, cfdisk, gdisk, or parted? Let's assume we have a hard drive divided into several partitions. In my case, these are ext4, xfs, btrs, and exFAT. However, the file system of the partitions can be of any type. The disk contains files. Let's delete some of the partitions. To do this, launch the terminal and enter the fdisk command. If you don't have access to the disk's utility to list partitions on the disk, enter the command sudo fdisk-l. Here's our disk with partitions. To access our specific disk, enter the following: sudo fdisk/dev/sdb. The fdisk command has started on /dev/sdb. Press M to see the fdisk syntax. To delete a partition, press D. Let's delete the first two partitions as an example. To do this, specify the number 1 and then 2. To finalize the entered commands, type W, i.e., confirm the execution of the commands and exit fdisk. As you can see, the specified partitions have been deleted. Since I didn't delete all disk partitions, only the first 2, we can observe unallocated space in their place. Access to the data that was stored on these partitions is lost. To recover files and folders from the unallocated space of a disk, flash drive, or memory card, install and launch Hetman Partition Recovery. A link to the application page will be in the description. In the left-hand pane, the program displays a list of all existing local drives as well as physical disks connected to the computer. In the disks utility, I see that the unallocated space I need is located on disk SDB. It has the following size. In the program, I also see this unallocated space. This means I will recover my lost files from it. To do this, right-click on it and select Open. I select Full Analysis of the disk and specify the file systems of the partitions from which data needs to be recovered. Wait for the scanning and search process to complete. This may take some time, depending on the size of the storage device. As you can see, Hetman Partition Recovery has found the necessary disk partitions. Navigate to them. As you can see, all lost folders and files are here. Their contents can be viewed in the preview window. Simply click on the desired file. To recover files or folders, select them and click the Recover button. Specify the storage medium and the recovery folder. Done! Files have been successfully recovered. I demonstrated data recovery from unallocated space using Linux Mint as an example. However, you can recover data in the same way on other Linux distributions, regardless of the deleted partition's file system or media type. As you've seen, the program performed the recovery quickly and easily, requiring minimal effort from me thanks to its intuitive interface and convenient recovery wizard. That's all for now. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and feel free to post your questions in the comments. Follow us on our social media channels, and consider using the sponsorship feature on YouTube. This helps us grow.